Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG All the Mods 4 server, and I've got problems. Yeah, I'm thinking this is not a really good location, because there's been corruption issues going on here, and stuff that I've had. I had issues with the solar panels in the same chunk with my refined storage controller. And I don't know whether it was because those two were together or just that chunk happened to be a problem. As soon as I moved my solar panels out of that chunk, everything's fine. No more crashes, server's running happy. And also, I changed the Botania island because I was getting lighting glitches there and items were disappearing, which... yeah, this is the new island, and what have we got? We've got the lighting issue here. I haven't had items disappear yet, which is very nice. Let me put on my helmet. I would not have noticed it, except I took off my helmet at one point, and I went, oh, crap. and I'm not getting the lighting glitch over here anymore, which makes me think that there's something with the refined storage and something else here, because it's all in the same chunk, which means I'm not going to do refined storage in the same chunk. I'm just going to avoid that. But I've been plagued with issues here, and I don't know whether it's because it's this area right here has issues, or the grasslands biome has issues, or I'm just lucky. I don't know. So what I want to do is look for the possibility of a new base. Yeah, I'm not tearing all this down. There's too much stuff here. But I do want to look for a new base. And one of the things I want to do is grab this nature's compass, because there's something I want. Looking at a spot, I want to get a specific wood. Ominous woods. That's what I'm looking for. The wood only is in that ominous woods. And it's 4,000 blocks away. All right, so and it is in that direction. Okay, well, I've got to fly a distance. 4,000 blocks. All right, ominous woods. And I think since it's night, I better sleep. Oh yeah. Okay, so ominous woods and little guys. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this wood, the umbran wood. I keep wanting to go umbrum. Anyway, so I need that, and I don't need these guys roaming around. Oh, of course this doesn't use let excavate work. Well, phooey. Let's go ahead and chop it down anyway. Interesting that the baby zombies are dying from the fire, or from the sun. I normally thought that they didn't, but maybe that's a change with a mod or something with 1.14. Gone. All right, so I want some umbran saplings. What's this stuff? Dead leaves, dead log. Well, I must gather that. I must. Marble. Okay, don't care. And of course, you don't excavate either. Yeah, I do have excavate on this one. I just decided to not. So I'm gonna see if this will drop saplings, because must have all the trees. It's just kind of one of those requirements, because then that means I have building capabilities. There we go. And I'll chop this guy down too. This, I was looking, and this makes a really pretty purpley color log, and I decided that template-wise, that seemed to go very nicely with what I was wanting to build. So that's why I wanted this wood. And Torgal showed off this earlier, and it's a fun little tool. This nature's compass. I wonder how much of a hit it would have on a server, because it's got to search the biomes, but it seemed like that went fairly fast. So I'm hoping it's not too bad of a server hit. Just, one of those things worth looking out. I've got some saplings of both. I'm pretty sure this will grow. I'm not sure if the dead sapling will grow. That I think will be very interesting. And the observant, notice there's 15 emeralds here because there's a ship right there which I haven't explored, but just this way, just out of render distance, I found a ship there. That's an above water ship. I've never seen an above water ship, and the chest in there didn't have a map. It just had some emeralds, and I said, oh, I'll pick those up. I've seen lots of these, the ships that are underneath the water. And I was thinking, okay, I've explored those, and those often have a treasure map, but that one was interesting, so I thought I'd show that off. So, Ominous Woods, the water is kind of deep purple looking. Anything else in here? Oh, hey, it's got briars like you find in the Nether too. So, and willow, I think I've already got willow, but I'm going to chop down one of these just in case this is a different type of willow, because you never know. Oh, that's the other stuff. Ooh, wither roses. I will definitely help myself to wither roses. I thought that they only... Oh, I just heard a noise and freaked out. I thought wither roses only appeared after a wither, killed a mob, but these must be because it's in the Ominous Woods. So okay. Extra treasure. I'm gonna strip these. There's things you can do mob farm wise with these and other stuff that I've not played with them before. I'm at least gonna snag it. Dead grass. Ooh. I'm gonna snag some dead grass. Nope, wrong tool. I need a I don't. Oh, I do have shears. Can I get dead? I can get dead grass. It's something to decorate with. Regular grass I can get elsewhere, but dead grass, that's new. So's that dirt. I'm kind of disappointed that the dead leaves and the dead log stuff from it's just like a normal oak tree as far as how it grew. I really liked how it grew in the Ominous Woods all twisted up and tall. I thought that was fantastic. So I'm probably going to have to go there and look and see because, these, I really like how they grow tall and spindly, and I manually created that one because they, again, grow just like a birch would, which is, that's nice and all that, but I want them to grow like that, which is really, really cool. Anyway, this I'm very happy with. This is the Umbran wood that I wanted, and if you do a 2x2, you get a tall tree, which is very nice. I just wish the excavator would work on it. That would be very handy. And I've already chopped down one, but I'll deal with that later because I'm thinking I need more. Anyway, Grok's new tower, and it's about 700 blocks that way. Let's go take a look. All right, so I was exploring around and wanted to take a look at a new area. And I saw a really cool place that was, maybe 200 blocks away from Torgal's base. And I went, nope, can't do that. I guess his base is about another 1,500 blocks that away. And I said, no, can't do that. But I did take a look at what he's building right now, and it looks really good. So I'm guessing his video will come out probably before mine. But if it doesn't, check out his channel and check out the video of what he's been building on for days now. It's amazing how good it looks. Anyway, so I found this little hilltop here and chopped down all the trees that were here, and I thought this would make for a pretty cool tower because I like building towers, but I decided to do something a little bit different this time because most of my towers are round, and I decided to go with a square tower. And so I said, okay, I wonder if people have done square towers. So I did a search online, an image search for Minecraft square tower. And I saw a ton of different square towers that are modern in design, which is nice, but not what I want right now for this. And then I stumbled across this image, And I said, ooh, that's kind of interesting looking. I kind of like what that looks like. I wonder what I can do with something like that. And so I decided to go ahead and try that. I spun up a creative world with this seed and came here, started building. And if we take a look at the chunks, there happens to be a chunk right here. And I said, oh, this is perfect. So I started building a 16 by 16 tower right here in this chunk. And then I realized that I don't like building in evens. It gives me hives. And you may be saying, but Grok, your base over there, you've got it in evens over there. It's well, half even, half odd, so it only gives me half hives. So, but I just said, nah, disliked it. So I spun up a new world because I didn't want to tear it down, and came over here, cleared it out, and I started something that's 13 by 13, and I liked it much better. And then I thought, hey, Grok, if this area doesn't have that corruption issue that I've been having over there, I could use this tool, the template manager, and here we go, Prismarine Tower. Oh, let me take trowel off. Trowel is a really cool thing. But, talking with the Torgal on that. And what just happened? I just lost my... That's not nice. I wanted that. Oh well, I've got a template here, and I got a bunch of supplies here. And let me put... Oh wait, it's back. There's my stone cutter. Okay, let's try putting you down. Okay, and it stayed this time. Okay, good. That's what I'm looking for. Let me grab some of this and some of this and some of that and some of this and some of this and some of that. And then I'm curious as to how all this is going to work. Oh, like my ruby saw, like how it's at negative 209 durability. I think that's a bug, so I'm going to go ahead and toss that. I do want some of this chopped up. That'll give me 2 stacks, and I want some of this. Let's do half a stack to begin with, because I'm not sure how much I will need. And if we take a quick gander in here, this, my copy paste gadget. So I made a separate one because when I used that over there, it made the entire screen go green and ugly and nasty. And Torgal was saying, well, let me try it. And he went there and he copied the same thing and went green and nasty. And he tried making a copy of my Botania island. Green, nasty. So I'm thinking that there is a kind of another example of corrupted chunks. So I took my template here, loaded this in. Okay. Over in the creative world, I used my copy paste gadget, got the 2 opposite corners, saved that, or copied it to the clipboard, and then I pasted that into a text file. That clipboard into a text file. So then when I came back over here, I put a piece of paper in here, pasted it, and that gave me this template, which I'm leaving here. And then I was able to put my gadget in here, and now you've got a quick screenshot of what it's doing. And it pasted. I was able to load that into my gadget without getting the screen corruption. So I was going, ooh, that's pretty good. And then I spent some time getting it lined up, and here's what it looks like. Major lag because it's rendering all these ghost blocks, and as near as I can tell, that's exactly where it needs to be. And it's big and square and bulky, and I'm gonna go with that. And let's see, if I hit K, I'm in paste mode. I have some items in my toolbar. Will it paste? Ooh, it did. Oh, but it lost. Oh, why are you putting extra stuff over there? Oh, I think because I hit the paste mode and then I clicked on it and it started putting things over here. Well, that's not nice. I knew I didn't have sufficient items on me, but you can start seeing how it did paste a bunch of the stuff, and oh, that's not nice. Okay, I'm going to have to put these blocks in manually because it took all the ones that I made and pasted them in as these vanilla stone ones. It's better. That's better than going through and having to do all of this by hand, because a lot of this big stony blocky stuff, not so much fun. But let me break down these bits here, and they break down pretty fast, which is, oh, I love this pick. This is, plus having the air affinity is very nice because I can break things while in the air really fast. All right, okay, let me what I'm going to need to do is break and reclaim my bits here. I'm going to have to reset this exactly where it needs to go and paste more of the bits in. Obviously, I need a lot more of the dark prismarine. And, oh, I need some glass. I need a whole bunch of slabs. That's why, and stairs. That's why I brought that stuff around. And that didn't get pasted in right either. All right. It's kind of, sort of there, but, not quite. Look at all that wasted. Come on, come on. And just like that, the building is done. Okay, it took far more than I expected, but the tool made life so much easier, and that does lag me out some. Here, let's spin around. Having the tool made it so much easier to build this because I went through and I said, oh, I need more, like prismarine stairs. Let me make some more prismarine stairs. I would fly over to here. Stand over here, look at this block with my tool, and then I could right click it, and you can see right up in the top there is a flower. That flower anchored me with that, looking at this stone, and that flower popped up in the right spot, and so I was able to reset and rerun and realize, oh, I need more of this. Okay, let me put that in place. And it's done, well, almost. And I had fun setting this up. Now, this is not my normal style because, like I said, I like round towers and I like to have skinny bases that fatten out to the top, or a tower that starts fat in the bottom and then narrows. Those are the two that I like. This is very straight edged, but I kind of like what the original guy did. Here, let me throw up that so you can take a look at it and compare what I did with mine. There's some similarities, some of the things I kept, and other stuff I said, nope. Now, why I wanted this Umbran wood, I wanted to sit there and have this stuff here. I wanted that echo of that purpley, look to go through, and I need to use my axe here to strip these because I like that look for this, but notice how the top, you can see that cut, and I don't want that. So a 2x2 or of logs give you this wood, which is all it's all bark, so to speak. And so now I can sit there and put this here and go doink, 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 doink. So now I can do this, and you don't see that top piece. So that's, and I didn't need to do all of the logs because you only get you lose a third, or you lose a quarter of the wood that way. And I don't have much wood. Actually, I think I have a stack now, and whatever's in this tree and the other tree at my other base. So I don't have a huge amount, but I liked the combination of the stone and the dark prismarine and the prismarine bricks. I like that, and this adds that little bit of purple that adds a nice little combination to it. Went ahead and did some black stained glass panes and just a little trim and for the glass up here. And then, yeah, I do love trapdoors for windows. I love that a lot. So, and also little accents up here and around through here. And then up at the top, I went ahead and added this little cross piece of entranceway and a little spire sort of bit up here at the top. And I'm liking how that looks. Let's jump into here. I have some cyan elevators so we can go down. This is a nice big room for doing stuff in. This down here I think is more of an entryway. And I'm not sure whether I want to put my refined storage stuff down here or up here. I'm not sure. And then if I go all the way down, this is the bottom area. I need to clear out a bunch of this dirt and make it all flat and set it up. This, I can have all my farming stuff go down in here. Maybe have a little platform or something that I hit before the farm. Anyway, I'm liking what this is doing, but I still need to do a little bit more. I need to stop looking at this because I don't need to look at that anymore. Plop. This needs to get moved into the tower someplace. Not sure where at this moment. I do want to do this. I want to make this quilted wool. And can I chop this? I can. Great. All right, let's head up because I want to put a flag up at the top. And let's grab this. So I want one of you and one of you and this quilted wool. That looks slightly different there. I like that. I hadn't played with that before. So we'll go with that. And then put piece here. I need to chop up. I'll just chop most of it up. All right, and then give me those on the bottom like this, and this goes there. And here's where I shouldn't have taken that off. All right, so that's, and then it goes out one more and then back in. All right, that's what I needed to know. If I remember that, we'll go like this. Break these out of the way. All right, and then you go here. I need another 3. And you go there, and then you go here and here. And then we'll put these back in place. All right, and then I should be able to put stuff there and there and there. And now I kind of fork out the end, and that's where I'm not remembering exactly how far out it extends. Just a little bit more out. Okay, that's not too bad. That's the wrong spot. I need to come over here, and one more here. All right, so I need to go there and there, and I need one more over here, and I need to saw one more wool. I thought I had one a little higher than I needed. Let's go like this. There we go. So there's a cyan flag kind of rippling in the wind, and I kind of like that use of that quilted, yeah, the quilted wool in there to give it a little stripe of some color. And I thought about having it, you know, with the equal length tail, and I decided, no, I like it a little bit different. So there we go. There is the tower, and now I need to move my stuff. So my powered stuff, I'm moving to all the machines I'm going to move out of there because I don't need it. And then my Botania, I think I will, because I definitely want to keep it out of the chunk. This is going to have all my solar and, nope. I'm not going to have my refined storage and my solar and my Botania in the same chunks. So if this is going to be my refined storage in this chunk, then I think I will have Botania like over here, maybe in this chunk, and I can, or possibly over here. Yeah, so I can do that water treatment falling down, and I can duplicate the same island over here, just no problem. I might even be able to do that with my tool now. Maybe I'll give that a go. And so I can fly out over here to the island, get that, and solar, I will probably keep it in this chunk over here. Is working very nicely. That needs to get moved in someplace. One of these corners. All right, so that's the next thing to do. That's not a bad corner. I changed my mind. I moved the teleporter up to this big box room. I'm thinking this is where machines and storage and stuff like that is gonna go. And so this fits and works out very nicely. Down here, I'm thinking living quarters, maybe some minor stuff can go down here. I haven't done any cooking with blockhead stuff. That would be pretty good to do. And I did move over all my Botania stuff, and I've got them split into 2 different chunks, because that tower's a chunk, that's a chunk, and this is a chunk. Just wanting to kind of keep them separated. And this was way easier to do than the last time. The last time I actually had to remake it by hand because it wouldn't copy and paste. And this time I said, I don't want to make it by hand. I want to copy and paste it quickly. And so I tore out everything that was Botania related. It was just all vanilla blocks on here. And then using that copy and paste tool, it worked great. I was able to grab a copy, save it out, and then I had to anchor it. Tree llama. I had to anchor it in a specific spot so that it would appear right, and pasted, which was great because I had all the blocks. I had just torn down the island over there, so I had all the blocks. I don't have those little dangly stalactite thingies. Oh, villagers. So I do need to fix that. And then this is all the crafting stuff, and this does have some refined storage in it. This area, this island is not. This is where the refined storage was. Not going to put any refined storage over here. I think I will set up wireless, because then I could put the little wireless access what's-it in here. And I could sit there and still access the stuff I need, tell it to make some runes for me or whatnot. And that's stuff that still needs to be done. In fact, I need to go to my base and grab out all the machines and everything that I've got set up over there, bring them up over here, and get this all up and running. And I'm kind of liking the tower. It's not something like I normally do. I normally don't build stuff out of prismarine. I do like that color. I like the palette here with this. It's unusual for me being, it's square, and that's not normally my thing. I always do the round towers, but I like kind of branching out a little bit different. Because it is so very square, I wanted to go with these things that give depth. So that's why I've got the wood here. I've got these half slabs, in here. That's why I've got the going in and out. Even though the original person has it doing in and out, I like that. That's why I added some additional bits and bobs going around here for additional color and for additional look. And not bad going off of a single kind of grainy picture, but it works for me. I like it. I do like how the flag turns out. So, new base. Got me a new base, and hopefully I'm not going to get the same corruption. I'm going to spread out the mods. I think my gut feeling is that it's an interaction between the refined storage and solar or Botania that's causing that weird corruption stuff going on. And so I'm hoping that if I spread that around, refined storage is definitely going in the center tower. There's going to be some with that for crafting. And then the island, no refined storage. Likewise, the solar, I'm going to have it on a different chunk, maybe the chunk going over there towards the little desert area. I don't know. It's going to be one of these little areas here, and I'm not doing any chunk loading, so that's not a thing. It's going to work. It's going to take a while to move all the stuff over, but it's going to work. And I like it. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here on the FTOG All the Mods 4 server, getting stuff done like a new base. Thanks for watching. Bye.